What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So, I just wanted to talk to you guys about some things that's going on in my life. So if you guys have been wondering what I've been doing for like a good while, and I know I said this in like the last video about like music and stuff, but it's ultimately been more than that, like way more than that. So I'll just give you a quick timeline of like everything that's been going on with me. So back in 2017, I technically started my YouTube channel, and I wanted to do this because it's something I've always wanted to do since I was like younger. I wanted to do it since like 2007. I wanted to make like videos, but I just didn't know how. I had like editing software and stuff like that I'd like try and do, but then I'd use it for like music. It was weird. So that's what inspired me to really like want to do something like with videos, or like, at the time, like music videos were big. I mean, music videos were big like in the early 2000s, but like that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make like a music video and like all kinds of stuff like that. And then yeah, that's what inspired me really to start like YouTube in the beginning. And then whenever I hung out with like my family, I thought something normally happened that was like hilarious. Like it was either a glitch or something that like doesn't normally happen. So I was like, guys, we should make a YouTube channel. Like we should do something extremely, like legit. It would be so fun to do that, and we can just share our moments online. I feel like it would be funny, share it with the world. And they seemed like they wanted to do it at first, but then ultimately I ended up doing it myself. So that's why I've been, consistently trying to do this, because even now I still enjoy it. Like at first it was just making videos, and like I just wanted to try it, see like what it was, and then I started streaming, and then that's when I met like half of you guys, not half, all of you guys. Like all of you guys came to my streams and stuff, and it really meant a lot to me knowing that I had people I can hang out with and play video games, and do stuff like it was nothing. It was a really cool bonding experience, and it honestly changed my life forever, streaming and whatnot. So like, yeah, here I am in 2021, a couple years later from 2017 where I first started, and I'm past 1,000 subscribers, which is good, and I want to continue to grow. I really do. So yeah, that's gonna be my goal for the next 5 years. I want to at least possibly make it to, like, I'm thinking in the next 2 years I want to make it to 10k, and then if not 10k, maybe more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to grow on the channel. Hold on, I'm getting sidetracked. I was supposed to tell you guys the timeline. So I started in 2017, like officially on YouTube, and it was cool. And from there, I started making music and whatnot. I was working part-time at like a bowling alley close to like my house at the time. My first job was Chick-fil-A. So yeah, I moved to a bowling alley where it was like less stressful, and like it was like at Chick-fil-A it was overstaffed, but then they kept asking me to come in when I didn't have to come in, and it was kind of annoying. Like I didn't mind coming in, but it's like, don't say you're understaffed, because like legit, like there's 70 people behind the counter. Like you're not understaffed. And then I did one thing for like, I was gonna go to college at the time. I was late one day because of college, and they like guilt tripped me and told me, you said you were gonna be late. I was like, I don't know, I had to wait in a long line all day, and you're giving me attitude for me trying to take college classes. Like, that was the goal, like, at first. And like the fact that they weren't concerned about my needs or anything like that, I was like, so I see how this place values me. They only value me enough to like make money. Like, they're always like, yeah, we're a Chick-fil-A family, we're this, we're that. And it's like, okay, you say that, but then why is it when I don't know? Like, the thing is, I could have just been like, I'm not coming in today, but I was like, I'm just gonna be late. I don't know how long I'm gonna be, but like, I just need to sign up for classes. Like, just give me, I'll come in and then I'll stay, till close, like I always do. And then like, if you want to give me an extra day on the schedule to make up for it, I have no problem with that. So, but they straight up just didn't care. Like, they guilt tripped me for being late for wanting to sign up for college classes. So I left Chick-fil-A. And then I started working at the bowling alley. It was a lot more free. It was great. I felt more connected to the people I was working with there than I did at Chick-fil-A, to be honest with you. Like, Chick-fil-A was cool. Half of the people there I went to school with, and then when I went to the bowling alley, they were like strangers, but then they were like cool, because like, it was the fact that we were strangers that we didn't really have to like break down emotionally, like, it was just like, hey man, you got your own stuff going on, I got my stuff going on. That's what was cool about it. That crew was pretty cool. And then like, the only thing that sucked about that job, to be honest with you, was the fact that like, management was terrible. It wasn't bad, it was just like, I got hired in by a cafe manager at the time, but then she ended up quitting because she had like, I don't know, like some problems or whatever. Like, it was she just quit. So I was like, okay. So then we didn't have like a legitimate schedule. So like, say you're working Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week, and you've been doing that for like 3 months. Then somebody gets like fired or like they quit, then they just put like the next person that's available on the schedule right then and there. And then they're like, yeah. But the thing is, we don't have like a system that tells you like when you're coming in and stuff. So why is it that if I know I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or like Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week, I expect to like, that to be consistent, right? So don't throw me on a random Thursday, and then I don't know I'm supposed to be working that week because the schedule is always the same. And then the one time I don't check the schedule, my job is in jeopardy for like, I don't want to get fired because I called, no showed, like, I'm lucky that my coworkers were like, hey, you're supposed to work today, right? And I was like, oh snap, I'm supposed to work today? I had no clue. And then I'm like 10 minutes away. So then I get there in 10 minutes and I was like, sorry guys, I didn't know I was working. Nobody's telling me the schedule, like, I just figured it's the same hours like always. And then they're like, nah, we get it. It's kind of messed up that they did that. And I was like, yeah. So I started to see that happen. So I was like, if this is gonna happen and like, I'm already at risk for my job like that, then I might as well leave. So then I didn't register. I applied to work at this place called True Green. And True Green, you get to basically take care of lawns, and that was cool. All you have to do is go spray or like, spread fertilizer, all that. It was a decent job when it first started. But then the inconsistency of having a schedule, I don't know if you guys recall, but in like 2018, I always told you guys I didn't know what time I was getting off, but as soon as I got home, I would try and like stream. I always said that. So the fact that I didn't have a consistent schedule for you guys, and I remember streaming at least every day in 2018. Well, not like every day, but like most days. But I was exhausted. I was so exhausted. And like, it was just mentally draining for me. Like, I didn't know what to do or like how to communicate with people. Like, I was making so much money. Like, I had so much money saved up. and I had like no time to spend it. And that's fine because you don't have to always spend money. But like, I was making so much that it was like, okay, so what is all this money for if I'm literally gonna be exhausted? Like I'd come home sore, I'd come home like not feeling well, but like I had to fake feeling well for you guys and like entertainment and stuff like that, and I didn't mind it for like a while. But then once you get once your body gets in the habit of being like exhausted or drained and stuff like that, then you start to suffer from that more than you think you are going to suffer, right? So I was just in a bad place. I felt like I wasn't living my life. I felt like I was just a machine. I felt like I was a robot just being like controlled by somebody else. So I was like, there were times where I couldn't sleep because I was like, what if I don't wake up in the morning feeling like me? Like, what if I'm not me? What if I'm somebody else? So that was just a constant pressure on my head that I didn't like. And then I, I quit the job because, that was a major thing I felt like I needed to do. Like, I was thinking, I have all this money saved up. I really enjoy streaming. So if I have all this money, I can still help my mom pay bills. I can still help my brother do what he wants to do. I can do so much with all this money that I have saved up. And plus, I can use it for like funds, for like, streaming and stuff. Every single dollar I made, I was only thinking about the future, this leap of faith. Like, I was thinking maybe I can get a DJ job on the side because I love DJing. Like maybe I can start my music career. I can do all that. So I quit. I quit as well. Like another reason I quit was because my uncle and aunt were having a wedding. Like they were getting married, and I had no personal time because I used it for something else that was also very important. So I was thinking, sorry guys, I'm getting a phone call. How embarrassing. I should really start putting my phone on silent whenever I'm gonna record some videos, right? So sorry about that. But they were gonna have a wedding, and I could not miss that, especially since I was DJing. So I was thinking, this is the perfect time. Like, I'm doing something for somebody else. I'm sacrificing. No, I wasn't sacrificing. It was like the leap of faith. Like, this is my moment kind of thing. Like, I was thinking, this is a sign from the universe, or, God, or, whatever you believe in, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, like, what I believe in, because it doesn't matter. We shouldn't share that. I mean, we could, but, like, that's off topic. But, I thought this was a sign. So I was thinking, uncle and aunt are getting married. Like, I'm already getting sad and depressed at my job, not feeling like me. Maybe this is my breath of fresh air that I'm gonna need before my life really starts taking off, So I quit. And when I quit, I felt better. I felt like now it's time to finally get back to me. Get back to the person I want to be, like the person I was before I even started working at that job. Like I felt fresh, I felt clean, like I was better. Like I was literally about to put on a suit. I felt like $100. I know that's not a lot. Well, it is, but like it's not, it is, but it's not at the same time. Like normally people say I feel like $1 million, but I was like thinking I'm not gonna feel like $1 million yet. I'm gonna start as a small amount and then I'm gonna grow. That's what I was thinking. So it felt good at first, but then some things happened, and it's just really, like, imagine having everything you have worked for be gone in a second. All the time of being sad, all the time of going home sore, all the time of looking at the sky and saying, only 2 more hours until I'm done. All that time you worked so hard, gone in a week because of decisions that you did not make. Do you know how discouraging that is? Knowing everything you built up and worked for just being taken from you. And the reason why it's taken is because you feel obligated, or you don't want to, you're helping somebody, in quotes. But I figured maybe this is a test. Maybe this is, I don't need money. I don't need money at all. Money is one of the evils of the world. Money helps the world go round, but I don't need it. What I need is family, friends, laughter, happiness. I need all that instead of money. So I kept my head high for a good while. A good while. And I continued to be me and, continue to smile, look on the bright side of things like I always do, and, just continue to live how I've been living. So that was 2019 when I quit. And then we all got hit with, this pandemic that we're still kind of suffering a little bit from as of right now, and it could possibly get worse. Who knows? But that's also a thing. So I had a plan to possibly figure out maybe working part-time as a DJ, doing other things and whatnot, but then because it's not safe to go outside, what are you gonna do? I didn't even file for unemployment because I was thinking, I don't need the money. Somebody else that is probably having it way worse than I'm having it needs it more than I do. That's what I was thinking. I'm perfectly fine. I don't need money to live. As long as I got my family, as long as I got my friends, as long as I got the laughter, the smiles, the happiness, I'll be fine. That's what I kept telling myself. Because it was true. I didn't need money. I knew if I just continued to wake up every day, I'd be fine. And then time goes on, it's late 2020. Things are starting to, ease up a bit. People are doing their thing still. Even now, this year, early this year, stuff is getting better. People are like, 2021, that's the year. That's the glow up. That's how it's going on. Fast forward a couple months. We're currently in this month, August. And I get called probably one of the biggest insults I've ever heard. I was called a leech. A leech. The things that drain blood. The things that drain you from energy. The things that drain you from time. A leech. For trying to pursue my passion, for trying to help people, for trying to better myself. A leech. I I had so much money saved up to pursue my passion. I wanted to follow my dreams. I knew I wanted to entertain and make people's day better. And then I thought to myself, it's just money. All that hard work I spent doing all kinds of things, like suffering all day. It wasn't that bad of a job, but like it starts to drain you. So all that money I built up, gone in a week, paying for a car, and all the time and efforts, like the highs and lows that I've been through with people, and I'm always there. I've always been there, through thick and thin, but I'm the leech. I'm the problem. The expectations that people start to give you once you have done one thing for them is crazy. Once you give to people, they just keep taking and taking and taking sometimes. It doesn't matter who they are. They can be related to you, not related to you. Once you give them a little, they expect more and more. It really doesn't matter. And then when you say you don't want to do this thing anymore for them, you find out you see people's true colors. You see how they're blinded by what they expect from you. Give them a little money, they take more from you, and more and more and more and more. You give them chocolate, they expect chocolate all the time. That's just an example. It's not like a specific thing, but expectations are not fair, because will you ever live up to them? Will you ever live up to your own expectations? Again, I made a plan, and the fact that I had to adapt to somebody else's plan and then not be okay for a while, and yet I'm the one that's called the leech. The leech. A leech. That's so unfair. It's very unfair. And I know life's unfair, but who cares? It's so wrong. It's wrong, morally. So, ultimately, I'm telling you this because it's very important. This room you've seen me in for so long, it's not going to be the room that you're going to see me in normally anymore. I'm leaving this place. It's not going to be too soon, but it'll happen eventually. I'm leaving this area. This place I once called home. Thank you for your continued support. I hope things will get better from here. I can only hope for the best. And thank you again for just listening. If you made it through the entire video, I really appreciate it. And looking forward to the future with you guys. I want to get back to who I was before all of it. Like, I want to get back to 2018 Bumbo. If you guys just give me a little bit more time, I will bring back the good times that we all had together. I don't want to let you guys down. I don't. I want to continue to make you laugh. I want to continue to make you guys happy. I want to continue to grow as people together. You know? I'm sorry for this really sad video. I feel like it's a typical thing nowadays on YouTube, you know, like apologizing or whatever, but I honestly did this for me because I wanted to document some personal growth. Yesterday was really hard for me because that's when everything happened. So I took a picture of me kind of smiling but also crying. So maybe in a year from now, I'll be a lot happier and, you know, actually smiling and whatnot. So, but yeah, this is probably going to be the last video for a while. I will stream though, so if you see me streaming right on, I'll probably do some more motivational videos and stuff like that, because I really did one, and looking at it, it was good, and I think I can do better. I want to continue to hopefully motivate people like that are in my kind of situation too. So if they find me, they find me. If they don't, they don't. But, you know, I want to say I at least tried. So again, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for talking for almost half an hour, but I appreciate you guys watching. Alright, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.